Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Tabled. My name is Shaggy, and today I'm doing a full solo playthrough of Euthia, Torment of Resurrection. We're going to really be leaning into the resurrection part, because today I'm playing the scenario called Collision. We've died and been resurrected by the power of a mysterious amulet that we found in an ancient temple. The problem is it's cursed, and it's going to transform us into an undead being for eternity, unless we can find our way back to the church, where we can exchange the amulet for a powerful set of armor. We then must go to the necromancer's lair and defeat some powerful monster there in order to win the game. And we have to do all that in 8 rounds. Apparently, this scenario is labeled hard for a reason. Now, I haven't played this scenario before, but I wanted to give it a try because it really turns Euthia on its head in many ways. Everything is backwards from how it normally works, including where we start. Normally in these scenarios, you start at the church, and then you explore through some of the easy lands, and it gradually gets harder and harder. But no, in this scenario, we're actually starting at the ancient temple, smack dab in the middle of the forbidden lands with the most monstrous and dangerous creatures. So we're going to kind of be exploring backwards and trying to avoid fights, because most of the monsters here would be able to one-shot me. Now, death isn't actually quite that big of a deal, because anytime we die, this amulet will just resurrect us where we stand, but that will slow us down. And here at the beginning of this game, I think we're just going to be exploring as fast as we can, because we need to get to that church. Now, we do get to start with some of our abilities already unlocked. We have this nice spear here and the knockdown ability. And we start with 25 reputation. But other than that, let's just jump in and get started. And if you don't know how to play, don't worry. I'll just explain the rules as I go, as I play, like I always do. So I want to start by moving. I'm just going to use this token here, which is going to give me the 1 movement. I have to pick between the 1 movement or the mining action. So we'll take the 1 movement, and we're here in the center of this tile. So it takes a movement to move out. I'm just going to move right there. And anytime you're adjacent to a space that's empty, you fill it in with the map tiles. And I'll always just fill in from top to bottom. There's the necromancer's lair that we're going to need to return to at the end of the game and fight the deadly monster. And there is an air elemental. He might actually be kind of useful. Now, the tiles always have to be oriented in the same direction. You can't turn them or flip them or anything. And you can see on some of these hexes, that monster symbol with the 3 swords, that's a level 3 beast. The highest level in the game. I only have 6 health. Those things would absolutely tear me apart. So we're going to try to avoid going into those hexes, because if you move into one of those hexes, you have to use your combat token immediately and fight. If you don't have your combat token available, then you can't move into the hex. For now, I just want to explore. So I think I'll spend my 2 movement. Come here to reveal some more tiles. And a lot of elementals. Another wind and 2 fires. Now, these elementals are affecting the hex that they're on and all adjacent hexes. The wind elementals affect combat, but the fire elementals, if you get adjacent to them, they hurt you for 2 damage. So for instance, if we were to move into here, we would get 2 damage from that fire elemental. But this is a spot where we could mine and get some resources. So we might want to go there at some point. Now, I only did 1 move. I get a second move. You can always interrupt your move and like do an action or something and then complete your move. And revealing these tiles is not an action. I think I'll take my second move just up here. Let's fully explore the surrounding area. Now, I didn't mention this, but this is a place that we could enter. It's known as the Dragon Slayer Towers. Again, it's considered to be in the middle of those 3 hexes. That's where we can go to do some trading, to train up, to, buy equipment. If you look on the equipment board in the furthest right column, we can purchase all of those at this tower. Now we have no money, so that's part of the problem. The other problem is you have to clear off any monsters on any of the surrounding hexes. And so before we could enter there, we'd have to take care of that level 3 monster, which again, don't think we'll be able to do. And oh, I forgot something. In a solo game, at the beginning of each round, you take one of these gray cards and you add it into a little pool of cards that the enemy will use. Okay, I think I'm actually going to end my turn here in the round. I have one of these tokens left over, but I can move it up here. You can save 1 token to the next round. We have a copy of it here. We're just going to refill. So now we'll have a few extra actions that we can take next round. We'll move the round marker. If we had used anything, we could untap it, here. We'll add another gray card, or I suppose silver. If there's ever 4 silver, you then replace it with a gold. And now we're just going to keep on exploring. Let's go ahead and use our 1 token again to move up here. Ooh, and there's a teleporter. That's going to be useful. Let's use our 2 movement. Or actually, let's use our 3 movement. Yeah, we're going to use our 3 movement. Because we have 2 of those. 1 into there. Ooh. Fire elementals everywhere. That's a shame because that's a little treasure spot that we could go to. Maybe we'll just take the damage. So that'll be our 2nd move. That's a water elemental. They actually heal you for 2 when you enter either their space or an adjacent space. So the fire and water there are kind of canceling each other out a little bit. And ooh, look at there. That's just a level 2 monster rather than a level 3. That might be doable. Oh, let's take our damage though, because we did enter the fire elemental's range. And we're on a spot with a treasure, so we can just, as a free action, do that. We're going to take one of our tokens and mark it. And I have the tiles here all shuffled, so we just take the top one and see what we get. Okay, just a gold gem. So we can hold that here in our bag. We could potentially sell it for 2 gold, or we could take the gold gem, but it won't really do us any good until we have something to affix it to. So we'll just hold on to that for now. And then I have one more move. Let's move up here. Ooh, there's another treasure and a quest spot. Find the cards that match that spot. You're going to give them a shuffle. And then in a solo game, you're going to remove 4 of them. So we're left with 3. We're going to reveal 2. And these are basically quests that we can fulfill in order to get a reward. So to fulfill those quests, we need to either deliver a very specific type of crystal or a specific type of, I think those are level 3 monsters. So we'd have to defeat one of those monsters and then bring the trophy there. Neither of those is going to happen anytime soon. There's that treasure spot up there, though, so I think we will... Let's spend our 2 movement. I'm going to have to shift everything down. You're going to have to shift the map around a lot in this game. And actually, before I do that, as a free action, you can use the teleporter without spending a move. So I think I'll do that. That will get me there, and then we can do some more exploring that way. So many wind elementals. Ooh, and another quest spot. Okay, so it looks like we have to bring some armor there, worth a certain amount or a certain type. So that was just the teleporter. Let's go there for one of our 2 moves. And then let's go here. And because that water elemental appears next to us, we heal 2 right away. And I forgot, we were on a treasure spot. So that just happens automatically. Okay, we got a little potion there that can let us ready some used abilities that we've done. Not going to be helpful right now, but maybe later. Now we're left here with our 3 again. I think we'll just save it again. We're not going to use it yet. That'll be the end of the round. We've done quite a bit of exploring. I think it might be time to do a little bit of fighting. Let's spend our 2 movement. We're going to go 1 into the teleporter, automatically teleport over, and then 2 right into there. Ooh, okay, another Dragon Slayer tower. That's good news. Now, to enter this hex with this monster, we have to spend one of our tokens that has the combat symbol. So we're using this token for that action. So we miss out on the 3 movement. Oh, and I forgot, when we went to the 3rd round, we should have added one of those. Let's see what we're about to fight. Okay, it's a Goblin Archer. So up here it shows that we have to add another one of these silver cards, and that's going to be 4. So immediately those 4 are going to get replaced with a gold. It then shows that it's going to get 2 chaos tokens and 1 Gar token. Okay, so now we'd get a chance to do like a quick attack on it if we had something that had that ability, which we don't. So now it's going to get to go. And you just turn over the top card here. And as the double 1s. So we'll just put that there. And now on the card, it shows that it could use up to 2 Gar tokens and 1 Chaos token. So it's going to use the 1 Gar that it has, and that's going to let it re-roll one of these 1s. And it rolled a 1 again. Okay. But this is giving it a +2. So it now gone up to a strength 4. And then it's going to get to use one of the 2 Chaos tokens that it has. And it uses those in order to draw one of these cards. Actually, if there was more than 1, it could draw more, but right now we only have 1 gold card, so it's just going to flip it over and use it. It says Soul Control, so it's going to get a +2 to its power here, so now it's up to 6. It's gaining another Chaos token, 3 more power, so it's now at 9 power, and it's getting another silver card. And now we can look down here. With 9 power, it's going to do 3 damage to us. So 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to survive this. Okay, but now that's over, and now it's our turn. We're going to get to roll, and we have knockdown. So let's see what we get. Okay, we rolled a 4 and a 3. We can see here, between a 4 and an 8, that's going to be a -3 to their next attack. But if we could get this up to a 9, it'd be -3 and we'd do an extra damage. And then you can also look here at our spear. If we can get this up to 12+, we'll do 6 damage. Plus the 1, that'd be 7. I I think we really want to do that. So let's spend one of our Gar tokens. We have 4 of them here. That's going to let us re-roll one of these and get a +2. Okay, we rolled a 1. Let's go ahead and do that again. Okay, a 3. We're now at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ugh. I think we're going to keep that because we might need these 2 to stay alive. That's going to give us 5, 6 damage. It has 9 health, so we only need to do 3 damage next time. And it has a -3 to its next attack. So hopefully that will help us. So here we go. It's got a 7. It's going to get to use both of its chaos, but it really only needs 1 because there's only 1 card. So, ooh, on a 6+, it would do 1 extra damage. Well, we can't have that because we need it to do 2 damage to us. So, we're going to spend one of these. That's going to give it a -2. And we'll re-roll this 5. Ah. Nope, that doesn't quite get us there. Because that's 5 -2. That's 3. So we got to use our last one, unfortunately. So that's 5 -4. That's 1. And so it's only going to do 2 damage to us. And we barely survive. Oh, wait, it's at a -3. I forgot about that. Oh, so we don't need to spend this. Sorry. I forgot about our -3 because of our knockdown. So, boom, we're good. And now, we only need to do 3 damage. That's a 5, which is enough. So we've killed the Goblin Archer. Barely. So, we're going to get the prize that's shown on the tile. In this case, it's just 5 money. I'm going to use poker chips here. And then we also get what's shown on the back of the card. So we're actually getting 4 reputation. And we get a gray card. Keep calling them gray cards. Silver card. Now, anytime we receive one of these, we also put one in the pool for the enemy. And then we can kind of keep this as a trophy. Nobody wants it yet, but we'll just keep it there. We have to put it in our bag. We can always remove it if we need to. And then we're also at a treasure spot, so we're going to get that as well. Okay, looks like another potion that's going to give us an essence, actually, which is really cool. We can use these essences for a lot of different things. So we can actually turn this in right now and just get the essence. We can store it right here. And one of the things we could use it for is we could just discard it to get 4 health right away. We could also use it to unlock this area right here so that we could add some new skills and abilities. So I think I'm going to hold on to this for now. I don't think we need the healing yet. I think what I want to do is use this to move 3. There's our first appearance of a stone elemental. I have one more movement. Let's go up here. We're moving next to the water elemental, so we'll heal 2. And now as a free movement, I want to go over to that teleporter or portal, whatever you want to call it. And now we have a bunch more explorers. And there we go. There is the church, which is exactly what we were looking for. Now I have my 1 here. I think I'll just go ahead and use it. Just go to there. That's the end of the round. So I only get these 3 back. I didn't save anything this time. We're on to the 4th round. Need to seed a silver card there. And then with my 1, I'll just hop into the church. As soon as we get to the church, we take off this cursed amulet and we replace it with a set of awesome armor that we set aside at the beginning of the game as part of setup. Now in this scenario, all of these equipment spaces are considered to be unlocked already. Normally you'd have to pay the amount that's shown in order to unlock it. And we can just go ahead and equip all of this right away. And check this out, our health goes up by 16. So now we're at 22 as our max health. And then our current health also goes up to 19. There we go, turn around like that. These boots are also giving us some extra movement. Some of these items are letting us carry more stuff, and then some are having us carry less, so in the end, it all sort of evens out. So there you go. Now we are prepared to take on some of these enemies, get some more gold, get some of our experience, and just gear up and get ready to come over here to the Necromancer's lair and attack whatever is there. And we've put the card aside. We don't know exactly what we're facing yet, but we'll find out. Now, also here, I could spend some money to get, like, some healing. Not sure that we need that. I think instead, let's spin this 2. We'll get 2 movement. 1 there to the portal. And then 2 into right there, so we can attack that level 2. There we go, we place out the last tile. And if we can kill this, then we'll be able to enter into the Dragon Slayer Tower, and maybe we can do some stuff. Ooh, okay, facing a troll. It's only getting 1 chaos token, has 10 health. Oh, and we gotta use our combat, we gotta spend our combat token here to do that. Okay, it's going to get to use its chaos token. And basically, it's going to get to flip over both of these. So you're going to flip over 1. You can see it says enhancement. So then we flip over the second one. If it had also been enhancement, then instead of doing this top one, we would do this bottom one, the more powerful one. But because it's different, we just sort of flip it back over, put it at the bottom of the stack, if there had been a stack there. And then we'll just activate this top part. So if it rolls a 6 or higher, it's going to do an extra damage. With an 8, it's going to do 4 plus 1. It's going to hit us for 5. And we'll just take it. Kind of want to save my Gar token, to be honest. We get to go. Okay, we did a 7. That's only going to get us 3. Well, let's just do it. We will get this knockdown, so it is going to be at -3. And now it has no more tokens or anything, so we're just going to keep doing this. Ah, an 8's going to give it a 4 against us. Man. Oh, but it's -3. Remember that. So we're actually doing 5. So it hits us for 3. Okay, 8. Ugh. It's only 3 damage again. All right, we'll take it. Okay, we're going to roll. 7 again. Wow. Now, if we had rolled between a 2 and a 5, or the monster had rolled as much as like 10 to 12, then we would get to turn this die and get little special benefits for basically being so unlucky. That hasn't happened yet. This 7 sucks because we can't kill it. We're just going to take more damage, which I guess is fine. We'll just get it to 9. And just take the hit. 7, so that's going to be 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll finish it off. Oh, we rolled double ones. We can't even handle a troll. We're in so much trouble. Double ones isn't even a hit, but I don't want to use my Gar token. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see how much it hits us for again. Okay, that's 4. That's 3 more hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. We barely hit it for 3 and kill it. Wow. That was some pathetic fighting. We're going to have to do so much better if we hope to take care of a level 3 elite beast. But hey, at least we get 3 experience. We get 3 of those silver cards, which we can turn into a gold. And anytime we get silver cards or gold cards, then we also add them to the pot here. And so that's just going to turn that into a gold as well. And then we're also going to get $6. We're then going to mark that spot with a trade token there, because it took place on one of the 3 hexes around a Dragon Slayer's tower. And now we'll actually be able to move into the tower, and that will be fantastic. But that's it. That's our turn. So we're going to get these back. We get to refresh this. Add that to the pot. Here we go. We can actually use the movement on these boots to enter into the Dragon Slayer's tower. And now we can spend our trade token in order to do a bunch of different things. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to unveil hero tiles. So to do this, we have to spend 1 gold. And now we're going to look at our experience level. And we've gotten up to 32. So now we can go through here up till 32. So up into the 30s here. Some of these come in pairs. And so we're going to get to pick between these to unlock. And we'll put them off to the side. So I think, like, for instance, I want to unlock this feint maneuver, which means that the dagger gets discarded. We can't use that. I think I'll unlock stealth. So thief will go away. I think I'll unlock merchant. So let's see, here are the 9s. Ooh, do we want the throwing knife? So here are the 21s. And then there's just 125 and 130. So I think we can just unlock both of those. I think I like the spear, so let's get rid of the hunting bow. We'll unlock the throwing knife. The throwing knife is good because it's got that sort of first strike ability. That's what that little lightning bolt means. Now I think we'll do haggle. We're not going to be able to use many of these. That's the problem. And we'll do shadow. Okay, so we got a lot of these unlocked. Now the problem is you have to spend money to unlock these slots to be able to place some of these abilities. Now fortunately we have one of these, so we can just use this to unlock that slot here. I'm going to go ahead and move knockdown down there for now. And this is a slot where we could put in the throwing knife. And it's going to cost 4 for us to do that. I think let's go ahead and do that. Agile dodge is good. Yeah, I think we'll spin the 2. We'll just put agile dodge here. Okay, and then we'll save the rest of these. These are available, so if we, unlock some of these spots, we can add some more. Now, the other thing we can do here is we can buy GAR tokens and we can buy healing. The other thing we can do is we can sell some stuff. Let's sell this for 2. I don't think we need that. For 1 coin, we can heal 12. That'll get us to 17. And then for 1, we can also buy GAR tokens. And so I want to fill up on GAR tokens. We'll spend 4, or 3, I mean. These are important. Now I have 2 left. Yeah, maybe we'll buy that healing scroll. Okay, and I think we're good for now. Okay, I had 1 more move left from my boots. Come into there. We're going to hit that portal. Pop out there. We show up next to a water elemental. That's going to heal us for 2. I'm then going to spin 1 to move in with the water elemental. And I believe this is called confronting an elemental. So we're going to place a token there, elemental side up. And then we're going to roll. Ooh, look at that. We rolled a 10. With a 10, we're going to heal 12. So, whoop. We could have actually saved some money, probably, but that's okay. We also get a little treasure. Okay, that's just a GAR token. That's lovely. And we're going to get another one of these blue essence. That's really great. We can spin that for some healing. And now I think I can just spin this 3 movement. And for my 3rd, I could come in here and try to fight these guys. I'm not sure what the point of that would be. Let's just go here. Maybe we could just go in and fight. Yeah. I mean, we should probably build up more, but yeah, I don't know. I say let's just go in there and see what happens. We can use our boots. We have to use a combat immediately. That's actually 1 and then 2 to get into the middle. And now we can reveal what we're fighting. Okay, it's a demon mistress with 24 health. 4 chaos tokens. 3 silver cards. There's already 2 there, so... Anytime you get to 4, it immediately turns into a gold. Ooh, okay. Doesn't seem possible, but let's find out. I think maybe I'll bring her down here. So first off, we can try to throw our throwing knife. See if we can do just a little bit of damage. Oh! Double 6s. That's 2 wounds. Only 22 more to go. All right, now she gets to go. We got the 8. She can use 2 of her chaos tokens. So, first of all, she's going to do the gold. You're running out of room here. Let's see. Healing. That's bad. And then soul control. So she regenerates 1. And she's going to get a +2 and regenerate another 1. Okay, great. And then for this other one, she does it again. This is soul control. She's going to get another chaos token. Okay, so we'll just put 1 back. +3 and a gray. Or silver. And a +2. So she's +5, 6, 7, and 8. So she's well into the 6 damage range. And there's not really anything I can do about that. So we're just going to take that. Okay, now we can fight with our spear. Actually, before we do that, let's just go ahead and spin this to get 4 health back. You can do that before your attack. And we're going to start spending these Gar tokens, that's for sure. All right, we rolled an 11. Excellent. Now, she's giving us a -3. That's what that is. So that 11 is really an 8. And we can't forget that we have this agile dodge. We're going to have to do that next time. And then we can use this, so we'll be able to do that twice. So with an 8, we're only doing 3, so we definitely want to spend one of these. That's going to give us... the problem is we have to re-roll. But it gives us a +2. Rolled a 1, so we'll use another one. Oh, we rolled a 1 again. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. -3, we're back to 8. Oh boy, okay. We're in trouble. There we go. 10, 16, -3, 13, 6 damage. Man, and we had to use all of our Gar tokens. But we can spend this to get 1 back at least. Okay, we start again. Try our throwing knives. 6, we miss. Miss with the throwing knives. Okay, this is lucky. This is just 5. And she can't use her chaos. So let's use agile dodge and just nothing. We take no damage. That's amazing. Okay, here we go. Let's roll good. 7. -3 is 4. We cannot have that. We have to hit. There we go. So this would be 9 -3, 6, 7, 8. It's 3 damage. We're 1 away from the 9. I think we gotta take it. We gotta take the 3 damage. And let's use this so we can at least get this back. To use one more time. Throwing knives. Okay, that's a 2. Terrible. All right, a 3, but chaos. Spend 1 chaos. Gonna get to flip both of these. Enhancement. And those don't match, so just this one. And that's great, because that doesn't take effect. They're only at 3. I could agile dodge again and take no damage. I think we should do it. If we can avoid damage, we might as well. Come on. We have 1 more Gar token. That's a 10. 10 minus 3, 7. I mean, that's 3 hits. Yeah, let's just do it. 3 hits. So that's going to be 12. So that's half. That's halfway there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay, throwing knives. That's a 7. That's 1. Better than nothing. Okay. Bam. 6. Okay, they get to do one of these. Actually, they get to do both, but we only have 1 card, so they're only going to do it once. That's going to be a -3 to us. So we're going to be at a -6. We're going to be challenged to do any damage this round. And we really don't want them to heal. And that's what they would do through a 6 through 9. So I'm tempted to use this as a -2. Reroll. Okay, 7 minus 2. At least that gets them to 5. So they're only doing 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Most importantly, they're not healing. And getting another one of those, unfortunately. But that's fine. Come on, Spear. Oh, let's remember, I took that away a little too quickly. We're at a -6 here for this roll. 8 minus 6 is 2. So we do no damage, and we can't really do anything about that. I am going to spin this, though, to get 4 health back. Okay. Come on, throwing knives. 6! 1 away! Oh, there we go. So that is an 11. So because it's 10 through 12, we get to increase this by 1. If we can build this up enough, we can use it to get a little bit of advantage, maybe even get a Gar token back. That would be handy. But we're about to take some major damage here. 6 and 5. And their last token, Mind Control, +5. Actually, this is okay. Because they're already at 11. Like, 10 plus, they're going to do 6 damage. Okay, we're at 15 health. And that's their last token. I'm okay with that. That wasn't too bad. And now we're just at a -3. Oh, we rolled double 1s. So that increases this to 2. So we don't do any damage. But we'll spin this 2 to get a Gar. So now maybe we can get a hit in eventually. Oh man, this is a epic battle here. Throwing knives, that's a hit. Throwing knives are coming in handy. Okay, not bad. They can't do anything about that. That's a 5, and that's just 3 damage. We'll take that. Don't mind 3 damage. We get another one of these, but they're out of chaos, so that doesn't bother us at all. Come on. This is our chance to do some real damage. 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. Let's just take the hit. 3. So now we're at 17. We're whittling away. Dagger time. 8. Boom. 17. We just are 7 away. 7 more damage, and we've gotten it. We've done it. Woo! There we go. I think we just have to take the 6 damage. That brings us to 6. Oh my goodness. So we can't take another one of those hits. Oh, that's not good. We need to roll well. 7. I want to save this so that we can possibly adjust. But with the -3, yeah, we just got to take it. We got to take the 3 damage. So that's going to put him on 20. And I'm just realizing I should have had -3 for my throwing knives too, probably. So I doubt that I ever hit with my throwing knives. Oh, I don't think I ever hit with my throwing knives, did I? I don't think I did. So they should probably have more health. This should be 7 - 3, right? Okay, I'll be honest with you. I can't really figure out if this clover is supposed to affect first strikes. It's a little ambiguous. I can't find the answer to it right now, so I'm going to do what I always do. And I'm just going to assume that that clover doesn't apply. So we're going to do 1 damage here with the throwing knife. Now, I'm probably wrong, and if I am, then there's no way I would have won here. But at least now with this, I actually have a chance. Make it a much more interesting video. Now, what I need to do is I need to not take 6 damage. The problem is if I take 5, then she also heals 2. And then I'd have to do 5 damage. So let's see what happens. Okay, 6. I think we need to spin this. Yeah, we're going to spin this. Okay, there we go. 4, 2. 4 - 2, that's 2. That's no damage. Wow, that's great. That's exactly what we needed. Now we're going to roll the spear. Oh, no. 6 - 3. We do nothing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we don't even get to move this. Oh, but wait a minute. We could spin this to do a +1 to get that to a 4 to do the 3 damage that we need. So we spin that. That gives us a +1. We rolled a 6, -3, 3, +1, 4. Our spear does 3 damage, and that's the 24. So if I'm right about the clover effect here not affecting the first strike, then we've just won. If I'm not right about that, 3 or 4 of the damage, I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 damage that I've done with the throwing knife, that wouldn't count. So let's just see what would happen here. Let's just go into a little alternative dimension here and see what might happen if that wasn't the case. So now I would be rolling for the throwing knife. We're just going to assume that they have either 3 or 4 less health. I rolled a 6, so that won't do anything. 9. See, and this is the problem. Yeah, I don't even need to do this. I can't affect it in any way. I'm out of everything. So at 9, they would do 5 damage to me, and they'd heal 2. So that means they're either at 18 or 19 health, I think. So it's still possible. If I roll amazing here, and that's a 5. Okay, so that would be no hits. Eight on the throwing knife, but that would be -3, so that wouldn't be anything. And then they'd surely kill us here. Yeah. Okay. So we only won if the clover effect doesn't affect the first strike. If it does, then we lost. Now, technically, we would just die, and we would get to be reborn. But since we don't have the amulet, it would be just regular rebirth rules. We would basically, essentially put our character back onto the church, we'd get back to our maximum health, we'd get 3 Gar tokens, we draw a gold card, we would sort of lose any movement points that we had left, and then we'd just continue. So I guess technically we could have died and come back and had one more shot at it, but I'm going to say that that was a victory. I'm sure someone will let us know in the comments the correct rule there. I'm sure 5 people will let us know. But I think that's all for me. That was a complete solo play of Euthia. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.